The 2023 NFL Draft is just a couple days away, and there has been a lot of speculation on who the top 5 picks are going to be. For this video, I'm gonna go bold and explain why these players should get picked in the top 5. From a powerful running back to a dynamic pass rusher, here's the bold 5. Starting out at number 5, the Seattle Seahawks select Devin Witherspoon, cornerback out of Illinois. Last year, the Seahawks hit big, landing Tariq Woolen in the 5th round, which was probably the best sleeper pick in the entire draft. In his rookie season, Woolen had 6 interceptions, which tied the league lead. Now with pick number 5, the Seattle Seahawks have the chance to bring in Devin Witherspoon to play alongside Tariq Woolen. Witherspoon demonstrated elite coverage skills last year and the ability to make strong tackles in open field. By choosing Devin Witherspoon with this pick at number 5, we could be seeing the next coming of the Legion of Boom, and the Seattle Seahawks secondary will be a force to reckon with within the entire league. At number 4, the Indianapolis Colts select Christian Gonzalez. Now look, as a Colts fan, I'm well aware that we are in dire need of a franchise quarterback. I mean, when you look at the mediocrity that we've had at a quarterback carousel the past 2 years in Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, and Sam Ehlinger, you can understand why Colts fans are dying for a quarterback at number 4. But Chris Ballard is known to make bold choices, and there's a very good chance that he uses the number 4 pick to choose the best player available and fill another big need with the organization. After they traded Stephon Gilmore to the Cowboys, their secondary has a glaring weakness, and bringing in Christian Gonzalez will absolutely fill that void. Christian Gonzalez is the best defensive back in this draft class, and he showed his versatility in both zone and man coverage this past season, which will work very well with Gus Bradley's defensive scheme. Now look, it is very likely that the Colts take a quarterback at number 4, but the opportunity to bring in an elite cornerback to fill in that void on defense could be too hard to pass up on. At number 3, we have the Arizona Cardinals taking Bijan Robinson. Now look, do they need a running back? Probably not. James Conner is very solid, but Bijan Robinson in the backfield with Kyler Murray is a dream come true. He's a true 3-down back that can be utilized in the running game and the passing game, which is something this offense has not had in Kyler Murray's entire career. With a defensive-minded head coach, it's likely that they go that route with this pick, and they may even trade down. But if we're going bold and we're trying to think of our dream scenario, putting Bijan in this offense with Kyler Murray and Marquise Brown would bring a whole nother level of versatility and could be the missing piece for this Arizona Cardinals offense. At number 2, we have the Houston Texans selecting Will Anderson Jr. out of Alabama. Look, is taking the best defensive player at number 2 considered bold? Probably not. But Houston Texans need a quarterback, and with the opportunity of selecting Bryce Young or CJ Stroud at number 2, it will be hard to pass up. But when you bring in DeMeco Ryans to be your head coach, giving him a player like Will Anderson Jr. is exactly what could define this Houston Texans defense. Will Anderson Jr. has excellent instincts and a relentless motor, and Coach Ryans must love the idea of having him in his defense. Selecting Anderson Jr. at number 2 could be a defining cultural moment for the Houston Texans organization. And look, they can still draft a quarterback with their number 12 pick. Finally, number 1, the Carolina Panthers select Anthony Richardson out of Florida. Look, we're going bold with these picks, because although the general consensus believes that Bryce Young will get selected at number 1, the case can be made that Anthony Richardson is the most talented quarterback in this draft class. When you trade DJ Moore 2 firsts and 2 seconds to move up 8 spots to pick number 1, you want to make sure you get it right with your next franchise quarterback. And Anthony Richardson is definitely not a polished product, but when you look at his sheer athleticism and his ability to make plays on the ground and in the air, it's hard not to think that he won't become one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the entire league. He also put on a show during the combine that really turned heads. Now look, breaking positional records at the combine doesn't make you a number 1 overall pick, but it is something that you should absolutely factor into this decision. His arm strength, speed, and athleticism are reasons why you might want to take a chance at number 1 and have him as your franchise quarterback. The Panthers also spent this entire offseason bringing in veteran offensive weapons in Miles Sanders, Hayden Hurst, DJ Chark, and Adam Thielen. So when you put a young quarterback with little experience into that environment with head coach Frank Reich at the helm, we could be looking at a very dynamic offense. Will any of these players get selected in the top 5? Time will tell. We wanted to go bold and provide 5 unique options in the top 5 picks that would absolutely shake the entire draft class. Do you think any of these players are a fit? Let us know in the comments below.